Welcome back to Minecraft Regrowth. I am Shade of Dead, and this is episode 4. And you might see something that's made me very sad over there. There is a bunch of dead plants that used to be Botania plants, and I am stomping mad. I know. All right, the Modpack. Or the mod creator of Botania, he decided that's how he wanted it. That doesn't mean I have to agree with it. Because I don't. I don't like it. It's frustrating. But that's okay. There's other Botania plants that I can build that I'm going to build, and we're going to use those instead. Might even do that today. We'll see. Right now, though, I want to talk to you about some different plants. Now, my crops here, my wheat, has finally made its way all the way around to here. Now, I didn't try to grow anything here. And you can see I've done a little thing here with my essence seeds. And we're going to go over all that here. Okay, so what I want to show you first is kind of how this mutation is going to progress. So I'm going to pick this one up. Let's get these in, or let me go empty out all this cracked sand. I've been leveling out more land out there because I've played this before. I know I need a ton of crop area. So I'm going to level out some more area out there, and we are going to make a huge area that's walled in eventually. But we've got our first one. Alright, now I'm going to pick up this one, and you'll notice, oh, those actually became the same. Interesting. But this one didn't stack. Alright, so let's put the wheat down here. So we got these two, and then we got this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. We're just going to go on down the line and pick them all up. And then I'm not going to get all those over there. Alright, now I'm full. See how they didn't all come into my inventory? You see how that happened? Where did I put all my... There it is. Get the flint out of here. I bet I'll put my gunpowder and my string in there too. And the cobblestone. We don't need that either. So, realign everything and pick up the rest of these seeds. Okay. So, now I'm not even really sure what's what anymore because I did a thing. But I put these in here and I analyze them. This is a 10-8-10. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one right there. Problem is, gain is the one I want to have 10, not strength. I don't even care about strength in this one, honestly, because 10, 7, 10, not as good as this one. So, where do these go? In there. This is how I do it. Is it 4, 2, 3? That's junk. 7, 6, 9, not good. Alright, so gain is how many pieces of wheat you get from harvesting that particular crop. So we are scanning all these in, and I know none of these are going to be as good. Well, now hold on. Oh, 10, 8, 10, 10, 9, 6, 10, 6, 10. Still not as good. I have to make the sacrifices here. And get rid of stuff. Oh. Let it do its scan here. And so basically this thing just analyzes the seeds. As it's called, a seed analyzer. And it tells you what level is on its 3 statistics that it has. This is like role-playing. This is like role-playing game. Leveling up your plants is like role-playing games, basically. We're leveling up everything, and that's the ones I want to keep. Now, I'm going to get rid of the rest of these too, but I know those are all junk as well. You can see I've got these like grids set up, and over here, I'm actually going to put my wheat over here. I'm going to go ahead and start that growing right there. And what it's going to do is it's going to grow here, and then it's going to spread. And then it's going to spread to like here and here, and it's going to kind of make this diagonal line down through here. And before I even get to this far end, they're going to be 10, 10, 10s. It's not going to take that long. Probably 2 generations, and I'll have 10, 10, 10. So I actually don't even need this one seed. I've got that one. And it's going to grow. It's growing fast already. You can tell it's at 28% already. It's nighttime. But it's on this this garden soil, which makes it grow really fast. And I did something similar here. So you remember we made some essence seeds, and I put it here. This is my original right here. So this seed right here is a 1, 1, 1. I know it is. Has to be. Now, but then it spread here, and now it's spread all the way across to this far corner. So probably this one, or this one is going to be the most ideal one that I want. And this is kind of how I do it without having to do a lot of work. Now I think this is the 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. That's what we started with. Now what do we got here? 4, 3, 5. And this one's going to be 6, 5, 5. And this one's going to be 7, 5, 5. So obviously this is my best seed that I have. Now it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it is my best one. Okay, so I'm going to leave it on my hotbar, and we're going to pick all these guys up. And if you want to, you can go through and scan them, but I can tell you right now, and I guess just to make the point. Alright, so this is the one I've scanned. We'll scan all the rest of these. None of these are going to be as good. 2, 2, 2. Junk, junk, junk. 3, 2, 3. None of these are going to be as good as this one. And I've always found it's like one of those 3 in the far corner. Okay, and this is how I grow my crops, or level them up, I should say. I'm not going to even bother. You can see the point. None of these are going to be as good as the others. Now these stacked because those 2 right here are the same, whatever that rating is. 4, 4, 3. So they're both 4, 4, 3s. That doesn't mean they're good. Okay. Throw that in there. And throw the wheat in there. And I'm going to need some of those. Okay, just to make sure I got enough. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here. And I usually start from my little... I put my little water plot here, and then I make my squares of 4 out here. Right? So, these are all 4x4s. And it usually takes, when I do it this way, it usually takes a couple of generations to get to a 10, 10, 10. But what I usually do is I make a bunch of these plots, and I start a bunch of stuff, and I put it all on this garden soil, and that makes it happen pretty quickly, honestly. This is going to spread, and if it's not 10, 10, 10 when it gets here, it's going to be darn close, which means that my second or my third run through of this, it's going to be almost entirely 10, 10, 10 when I harvest it. So when you get close to 10, 10, 10 seeds, perfect seeds. I'll call them perfect seeds. I'm tired of saying 10, 10, 10. So when you get close to perfect seeds, you want to go ahead and just harvest it all and go ahead and test it all. And the ones that are the same, when you pick them up and they're unidentified, they'll stack up just like those 2 did, because they'll all be the same. I also have... Oh yeah, I already planted the wheat. See, it's already going. See how fast it's going? It's going really fast. I mean, the sun hasn't even been up that long. We may as well get the carrots up there. I'm not going to keep carrots around for that long. I really only want a 10, 10, 10 seed of carrots for the purpose of breeding. It works better. The stronger your 2 seeds are. So like we crossbred these 2. And if this was a 10, 10, 10 and this was a 10, 10, 10, this would come out like... I don't think it comes out 10, a perfect seed, but it'll come out like with all 8s or something like that. It'll be close. It'll be really close. It'll be better than just a base seed. It won't be, a 1, 1, 1. Okay? So you want to go ahead and get that perfect seed. I keep saying I'm going to say that, and then I'm just not doing it. This is the one that's going to be a pain, the mandrake seed. I don't want to pick it right now because it's daytime, and I don't want to listen to the screaming. Oh my god. The screaming that thing puts out. So right now I only have 6 plots, which is fine. I actually can't do the sugarcane because I was dumb. You can't make a garden. I gotta make another one that is sand. Because you can't make a garden of the garden soil. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure you can't put sugarcane seeds on garden soil. No, it still has to be sand. Garden soil is special, but it's not that special. We'll get rid of the rest of these, and I will fix my mistake there for being stupid. These are probably all 111s. Yep. And I'll fix my stupid mistake there in the future, probably off camera, and put up some wheat to do things. What do I want that in there? I don't want that in there. But it doesn't hurt to have a bunch of stuff together. And actually, the potatoes, though, I may leave growing. Because they can have a good purpose. And that purpose is botania and generating mana. They're kind of an easy way to do it. There's a couple different flowers that I'm... Hello, Mr. Enderman. I'm going to murder you. Because I need to kill one of you. I think I already have, but where'd he go? Where? What? Come back, you coward. That guy out there. He has his mouth wide open. He's freaking out. Did he steal, like, what did he... Did he steal one of my blocks out of my wall? Yet another reason why I need to make a prettier wall. Just to make sure an Enderman doesn't wander off with the pieces of it. And yeah, you. Are you the one I was beating on? I hope so. Die! 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 Oh, he's gone again. Where did he go this time? Oh, there you are. I've made you angry. Come at me. Make your noises. Make your noises. Do not flee from me. Bring me back that dirt. You've stolen that from my base somewhere. You had to have. Where is he? Did he disappear? He's left this mortal plane, I guess. Gone back to the end. Son of a gun. But it's not that big a problem. I actually am out of food. Good thing I harvested all this. We're going to go ahead and make some bread. Real fast. Wheat's good for this purpose, or for botania purposes too. But, I don't know why. I like to just do the potatoes. Cook them up. And make baked potatoes and feed them. And I try to do the wheat and the potato at the same time. It seems to work pretty good. But what I'm talking about, and you guys may not know, a lot of you do. I know a lot of you who watch me know what I'm talking about. There are other mana generating flora. So let's see, generating flora. There's the caveats of passive generation. It just, I don't like this thing that he's done. Because like I said, in this particular one, it'll decay into a dead bush after 3 days of work. Just, why? Why did you mess with it? I don't even know why you would do that. Oh, man. And, like, so it's talking about some stuff that, like, this is something we'll never find. Begonia. This is if you have the bees. It can produce mana by throwing, I think, spare drones on top of it. But this one here, Endoflame and Gormorillus, are the ones that are gonna be the ones that we're gonna probably produce the most mana. I may go to a Munchdew, set up a separate area to grow trees and have Munchdews chomp them down, make mana. They actually make a lot, and they eat the leaves. So I think we're gonna go with. Let's go ahead and start with the Endoflame. It takes mana powder, which is gunpowder that I've thrown into my mana pool. And then I need 2 mystical brown petals, a mystical red, and a mystical light gray. So let's see. Brown, mystical red, mystical, not wood ash. Light gray? Light gray. There we go. Alright, I only need 1 of these 2, so put that guy back. Put that guy back. And I need both of these. Let's put these back in here so we don't lose them. And let's open this up. Let's get out my gunpowder that I got when I was out there. Stupid, stupid guys out there. But you've got to have something to start somewhere. As you can see, I did have enough mana. I was able to make mana powder. Now we're going to need water again. I'm going to need a seed, and I just sacrificed all my seeds. Doesn't matter. We'll make it work. Oh, I do that every time too. I should have saved some. But I was in the process of just doing it, and I wasn't thinking ahead. That's alright. So I throw those in there. I've got to throw my mana powder in here with it. And it's saying, hey, you can make a fire flower, basically. So we need to go get a seed. Do I have any in here? I do. This must be a 111. It is. Perfect. We can sacrifice you into the bowl and get a loud noise, lots of fire, and the endo flame. Squirting lag, generating flower. Endo flames generate power, and I'll just get rid of everything that used to be here. Stupid things. We're going to plant our endo flame right there. That's fine. Endo flames burn things. So the most efficient way to use an endo flame, honestly, and let's see. Yep, I did make some. Is to make charcoal blocks. Okay, and I think that might be something. Is that normal? No, that's not normal. Garden stuff. Okay, so you can make blocks of charcoal. You can make blocks of coal, but now you can make blocks of charcoal in this mod pack. And I can just feed that to it. It's going to eat it. Now it's going to make lots and lots of mana if it was connected. It is. It's going to sit there and fire that away. Now, I need more gunpowder to make another one of those. But now I have a source that I can come over here and I can toss down a charcoal block. Every so often, harvest these trees, make some charcoal, toss it down, or even a piece of wood, stick, anything that'll burn. If you throw it down here, it'll take it, and then over the period of time that it's burn time, it creates mana. Block of charcoal burns for a long time, so it's gonna make a lot here. Okay, you can't do a bucket of lava because it'll eat the bucket, but everything else that you can put in a furnace as fuel, you can toss it on that. I don't think there's any other exceptions. So I'm actually going to put these blocks of charcoal in here. I've got a little bit here, and I'm going to make more at some point. I switched over to the birch trees because about 3 really large oaks, or this guy. I only had that one really big one of these, but I also I've had like a couple of really large oaks, and it's such a pain to chop them down. It doesn't have, tree capitator, it doesn't have auto leaf decay or anything like that, so I said forget it, we're gonna do birch. It's a nice light wood, and they don't get that big, so also means no apples for me. But at some point we should be getting we'll be getting into, see, it's still shooting. We'll be getting into Tinker's Construct, smelteries, and all that stuff. It's a little ways down the road yet before we can do that. But at that point, then I will take these and maybe replace them, because then we can make a lumber axe. Make like an iron lumber axe and go to town on them. And you can just see how fast this grows. It's spreading like, well, like weeds. The soil is hungry to have something grow on it. I can tell you that right now. So this stuff will spread pretty quick. And then you can just take the option of doing what we did here. And I could put like an essence seed, my best essence seed, my second best essence seed in this one, and then wait for this one to grow. Pick it, analyze it, and then replace whichever one of these two. Take my second best seed and put it down, because it's now my best, and this guy will become my second best, because it'll be a little bit better. Okay? And then just keep doing that until I get to a 10-10-10. Well, I don't want to do all that work. I want to do this, and then just let it grow. And I'll analyze, like I said, these 3 seeds in the corner. I heard walking footsteps. I had to look around. These 3 seeds in the corner, and I can pick you, and you didn't scream at me. Thank goodness. Let's get the mandrake planted. Mandrake is such a pain, but we're gonna need it, so let's get it planted. That one is a real pain in the neck. Seriously, I'll have to do that later. Alright, so done an achievement. I haven't even looked in here. I think I've got a couple of quests. Oh, that's right. I did kill an Enderman. And so, our reward, another Ender Pearl. So, I got an Ender Pearl from him. I got a second Ender Pearl. So, that quest was done. I got that done while I was out there digging around. I did get my 2 essence seeds, or my 1 essence seed, my 2 essence dusts. They're going to give me some extra essence seeds and another Ender Pearl. Store those up. You're going to need them. If not for Botania, and you probably will need them for Botania for other things, because, man, it's a real pain. Let me analyze these essence seeds just in case there's something really good about them. There's not. These are... Okay, I'll toss them in here. Whatever. Don't need them, but we'll toss them in there. Alright. And what's next? Okay. Natural nuances. Now they want me to make nature seeds. Okay. So this is made by crossing sugarcane with essence. So let's go ahead. I get nervous at nighttime. Especially for spiders. Let's get that guy. We got the sugarcane planted here. Let's go ahead and let's get some good soil here. It doesn't matter, but we want good soil. That's what we want. And we'll put good soil here too. There we go. Mattock out, and now we're gonna make stuff. Now I still gotta wait on that to grow. But once it does, well, I better wait. I gotta wait for that to grow, otherwise it's just gonna... Well, no, it won't put the sugarcane there, because it's not sand. So we'll wait for that to grow, and then we'll see if we can get the nature seeds out of it. And as you can see, I picked the 1 crop of essence dust, and I got 2 pieces, or 1 crop of essence seeds, and I got 2 pieces of essence dust. So the higher I can get that gain, that's gain 5. Gain 10 is 4 of them. Spiders make me nervous. I do have fences around the outside of the wall now too, so that should keep the spiders out. I just get nervous. I just do. I don't. I don't know if you guys can even hear all that, but I sure can. I can hear them out there talking. And let's see. All right. Well, we need to go look at something else. Infusion. Okay. They want me to get a mana pearl. If I combine some essence with a mana infused ender pearl and rule the world. No. I mean, you can make a stone which let you condense the magic of essence to a more potent. We're basically going to start making essence stones, which thankfully you make one and then you have it forever. So I do have enough mana in here, and he's stopped burning. So we'll probably go get I put it in here, didn't I? Let's go get us another block of charcoal. And let's feed him so he can make some more mana. And you'll just pick it up off the ground. Just gotta sit there for a couple seconds. Gives you time to pick stuff up in case you accidentally throw it down. But you'll pick it up. And what's the next step? I think I just have to craft it now. Yeah, which is this. We have plenty of essence dust. Let's just take it all. And we're going to make our weak infusion stone. Step 1 of a bunch. Okay. Now they want me to make some weak essence. And I believe it's just a cross pattern here. Like that. There we go. And is that it? Oh, I gotta pick one. Weak essence. Or, let's take the soul. I can make more weak essence. That's not a problem. We've already got the plants growing. Let's get the skeleton soul seeds. That'll let us make bones. Bone meal. And they're so kind to give us back our ender pearl. That's the best part, honestly. But now we got some soul seeds. Got some soul in ya. Let's go over here. Slow these down. Bones are coming. And man, alright, so let me type this in here. Let's see, skeleton. There we go. Essence of the skeleton. That's what we get out of it from the soul seeds. What do we make with it? Well, you can make bottles of enchanting. You can make if you combine it with Essence Creeper, you can make music discs. Because how do you get music discs normally? You got to put different dyes in here, as you'll see. But you can make all the music discs. But how do you get music discs normally? You have a skeleton shoot and kill a creeper, and he'll drop a music disc. Well, it's going to happen automatically. We can make a bunch of skeleton skulls. That can be good when we get into Thumbcraft, because like it says, we can use it as an infusion stabilizer. We can make arrows out of them, and we can just make bones. This has got to be one of the most useful things, especially if you're going to do a bunch of enchanting. Right here, you can just make experience. We're growing experience. We're growing arrows. We're growing bones, records, all sorts of good stuff. But that is totally worth it. Let's go ahead. Now, my infusion stone won't go away. It'll just sit there because when you use it, like I said, get it back. But I am going to go ahead, craft up all this weak essence because we're going to need it. Because I think the next step they're going to want us to do, yeah, the regular infusion stone. Oh no, I lied. We have to craft that on a Runic Altar. Now I'm a little ways away from that because I don't have essence of iron, dye, coal, and copper, and tin. I don't have all of these yet. We will, but not yet. So let's go ahead and put. I hate to clutter this up with more stuff, but we're gonna put that in there for right now. We're gonna have to look at making some building supplies and stuff, or storage stuff, very, very soon. I think. Just to be able to handle everything I'm going to be trying to make and store. Crops, essences. Magical crops is actually pretty cool, and I think they've done a really good job in this one in doing it. Oh boy, blaze rods. Hold on to those. Alright, so when you're doing this stuff, this is to get essence of copper, and they want me to get clay, floral orange powder, 16 of them. That's 8 orange flowers and 4 weak essence. Now that we might be able to do that. Let's go look. Let's go see how many orange flowers we have. Orange? Oh, look at how many I got. 22. Boom, baby. Let's give me that. Turn them into floral powder. Bam. I probably have enough clay somewhere. 16 clay, they said. Expensive. But this is going to be worth it. This is going to get us copper. It's going to be our first metal. And 4 weak essence, which I made a bunch of. So now I can submit those, and they're going to give me an essence of copper. Now, why is that important? Why can't I just get the seeds? Well, I'm not going to get the seeds because I've got to use copper as one of the ingredients in order to make this. And this, like, gets into this whole thing. Alright, so I made the copper. I can't do this yet because I think I have to have you end up having to create everything with the Runic Altar. So I've got to make a Runic Altar. That's one of the things they're going to want me to do. Here it is. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do a mana pearl because I obviously don't have diamonds, but I do have pearls. And we still have enough mana. That takes a little chunk out when you do that, but not too much, I guess. It's not too bad. How many is it? 5? Yeah, it's 5. And we just put the mana pearl down, put the living rock around it. We get our Runic Altar. Now I'm going to need another one of those very soon. Let's put the Runic Altar. I don't know. Where do I want the Runic Altar? I guess here. We'll just put it right there. And I'll put another thing. We'll make another one of those. I've got the living wood. I just need, what, 7? And a petal of some shape or form. Put the petal in the middle. Put these around it. Boom. I'm going to need my wand. Better grab that out. We're just going to do some random stuff here. I'm going to put that there. I don't know which way that's facing. Down, I think. It is aiming at the Runic Altar. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, so it is going to shoot the Runic Altar if I start using it. If I activate it and start using it. So, that's done. But I just need all the rest of these pieces. Oh, this is the wrong book. There we go. So we've got that done. Oh, I can claim my reward. I get 2 mana pearls and some more floral fertilizer. Now, somebody told me that you can craft this, but you got to craft it out of things that... Oh, I guess I can just throw bone meal in here too. Which, okay. Another use for skeleton soul seeds. They are one of the best things. I don't know why you would take that other reward. What was it? Was it here? No. Was it here? No. No. It was here. Like, pick this. You can make... You're already growing this stuff to make this. Pick this. Oh my god. You're crazy if you don't. But here, here's all the things that we're going to need to make. So, iron. They want 16 pieces of red sand, 16 floral gray powder, and 8 weak essence. So, you can see there's this dependency that they've put between all of the different mods. I've got to progress through Botania so that I can get the stuff in order to get magical crops really running. I need to progress through magical crops to come back to Botania to make certain things. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Everything kind of links and flows into each other. There is a straight progression through this mod pack, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of like it. It very much is linear. And so it guides you and it teaches you. Now, of course, keep in mind, this is not how these mod packs normally work. Okay, this is not how you usually make a regular infusion stone, is with Botania. It's not that at all. But in this case, it will be how we make it. And you can see, basically this right down here. So this is a screen that we're going to see a lot. Alright, a recipe where it's talking about the Runic Altar, and then it's got, stuff that we're going to put on the Runic Altar. And then this bar down here. And this basically tells you how much of a... Alright, I gotta think. It can show one of two things, but I think it's showing how much of a diluted mana pool, which is like 1/10 of the size. Oh, gosh dang it. There. Which is 1/10 of the size of one of these. So, I may be wrong. Maybe this is how much needs to be in the mana pool, but you really don't have any way. Even if I have my Wand of the Forest, Oh, it does tell me now. Well, that's new. It didn't used to ever tell you. You just had to kind of guess. I'll be honest with you. It didn't used to ever do that. And he's full because he's connected to this mana pool, so he just immediately filled up. And so he's ready to start shooting as soon as I put stuff on here. This stuff's fun. Oh, Botania's great, except for the dead plant thing. But we've solved that. Let's just not worry about it. He has his reasons, but again, I don't agree with him. It just makes things more complicated. I mean, I'll probably, once I get Thaumcraft, I'll probably have a little area of trees. Well, I'll have like one area probably for Munchdew, and then I'll have an area of a separate area of trees a little ways away, so the Munchdew isn't eating them. I'll have some golem, lumberjack golem, just chopping down the trees, bringing them over here, burning the logs. Maybe I'll go so far as having them be chopped down, picked up, put into a furnace, taken out of the furnace, and put over there. I don't know. We'll see how much effort I'll put into it. I kind of want to take my time with this one. It'll maybe kind of slow going. I may not even be able to get an episode out every week, every day. I am still going to be doing Terra Firma Craft. Don't worry. But things have just been kind of being a problem. Being kind of rough. Alright, so 10 gray flowers and 12 clay. Well, I don't have that much clay. So, but a Clayconia, I really should have done this before I did the other thing that required clay, getting the copper essence. Really should have done that first. I'm going to have to go out and find some clay. And you can, and I said this earlier, I tried to say it, trying to say it, but if you do go along the shore, you can sometimes find clay just right around here. Oh, and me almost drowning made me realize there's something very easy that I know we can do. This. Right? We need 2 sugar canes, 2 glass lenses. Glass lenses are just planks around a piece of glass. Alright, I've got sand, I've got wood, we can make planks, I've got sugar cane. No problem, we can get this built. We can even wear it all. I even have 2 pieces of glass already. Look at that. And we'll try it. Let's see if this works. I don't think I can do it with these deadwood planks. They start to lose their usefulness. Oh, it did work. Okay. Another thing to use them for. There are some things that they don't work for. Like the... I don't remember what it was. Something we tried to make earlier. And it just didn't work. So... Oh, what did we get? Nature seeds already. Look at that. So nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and make our snorkel, as it were. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. We got a snorkel. And you just put it on your head. And now, okay. As a reminder, in case you didn't see, watch my air bubbles when I get into the water here. Ugh. You see how fast that was? Pretty fast. Okay. So let me put the snorkel on, and looks like we're back to like kind of normal Minecraft breathing. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's what we wanted. The idea is, I guess the water's so cold because it's actually really, I don't think it tells you the temperature. I'm used to Terra Firma Craft where it just pops right up and tells you the temperature, but you'll find out how cold it is in relation to when we get into like the fishing and trying to breed fish and stuff like that. You'll see it's very cold out there. It's pretty cold here too. This is not a warm place. They never did put in like hot, cold, all that kind of stuff, which, you know, is fine. This is more of an exploration of mod packs or mods than anything else. That's kind of how I see this one. Skeleton soul seeds, yes. I already need more crop ground because now I have nature seeds. Where am I going to put them? which is why I'm not going to look out there. But I've been I did a little bit on that side, pushed it back away from the wall because it wasn't at this level. It was a couple blocks up. Like, I think outside the wall, at some places, I think I dug a trench, but the ground was still here instead of down here. And so I've flattened out here. Now I need to fill in all the gaps, which I'll do off camera. Don't need to see all that. But it's going to be pretty interesting. But we got the nature seeds. Let's go ahead and... What's the next thing they want? Yep, I knew they were going to want a pearl oyster. I'm not going to do that at night. It's just too hard to see. It's hard to see down there anyway, but it's going to be way too hard to see. So let's get the nature seeds. And we can even harvest the first nature crop. Boom. Alright. Put our essence of nature in there. Show them we got the nature seeds. They're going to give us some brown mushroom spores and lily pads. Now, why is this good? These are... These are going to allow us eventually to make the lily pads of growth, which we can slap down in the middle here, and it'll affect everything basically. And these will allow us to... These are seeds. That's what this is. It's a seed. It'll allow us to make... this is not what I want. There. It'll allow us to grow brown mushrooms. So once I am able to make the infestation spores, it'll do that. I'm sure this is not going to be a 1-1-1. It's going to be 2-1-1. There we go. So it took from here and here, and it kind of averages it out. This is a 1-1-1. This is a 7-5-5. And it kind of averages out and halves it, I think, is how it works. Oh, spiders. Hear them. I really want to plant this right now, but I don't have a good place to do so. I could run it around the outside of this again, couldn't I? Nah, we'll wait. I will wait. I will be patient. But I can guarantee you it will be planted when I come back for the next episode. I do think I need to go ahead and end this one here. We got a few things done. There's just a lot of things. Oh my gosh, look at my face. A lot of stuff we got to do. We will do the oyster diving on screen, so I can kind of show you what that involves. It's not always super easy. We got to find an oyster, and that's sort of the hard part. It's not always easy to see them amongst all the other stuff down there. And you might be going, other stuff? What do you mean, sand? No, there's a lot of stuff down there. The ocean is the only part of the world that is still teeming with life. And we'll see that here in the next episode, probably. Or whenever it is, I decide to go diving. I don't know if I'm going to wear this all the time. It's really ugly. Ugh. And I will see you guys all next episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you did enjoy it and you're new here. Stick around and get to see more stuff. And I will talk to you guys all later. Bye. Boing, 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 boing. Silly butterfly.